relics, we're saving people. We're doing cool Samurai Jack stuff. The stuff you'd expect.
Saving people, getting relics, fighting robots.
It's kind of the same old, just in various, different shapes, the rooms, different alignments. But basically it's the same things over and over again. Which, I mean, if you think about it, that's kind of any game.
Unless it's good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, has a really enticing story that isn't just the same thing rewritten 3 or 4 times.
Like, excuse me, God. Yeah, you look at something like Breath of the Wild or whatever. It's like, that's different all the time. But this is no Breath of the Wild, nor should it be. I don't know if that.
I couldn't even imagine a Samurai Jack like open world game.
Although that would make a lot of sense, because you know what's interesting is in rewatching, well, not rewatching, but watching the new series, it's like you get, like, Jack travels a lot, and so it's like you get the sense of, like, scope in the world that he's in, and it's like, it reminds me a lot of Breath of the Wild, partly just because that's been my life lately, is playing that, but like the just the world that he's in is very similar, and like the way he kind of just like finds weapons and finds armor to use, and you know, so it's like it kind of reminds me of that. So it's like I feel like they could translate it into that, but it's like, who's gonna fund a Samurai Jack game to be like a fucking AAA title like that? You're just not going to. It's just, there's no, the fan base is not that hungry for it.
No,
it's not like Zelda.
Yeah, I feel like the fan base for Samurai Jack wouldn't really be into another Samurai Jack game anyways. Because like with Zelda was already a game. Samurai Jack's just been a cartoon always. So I feel like they'd be more appreciative of like another series or
it's like
more episodes.
It's not like the game isn't what you're, you know.
Yeah, if this was a game already and then it was like been made into this and then they were like going to make it into an open world thing, that would make sense, like Zelda did.
Yeah.
But like, since this is just a TV show made into a Cartoon Network game because
of money.
But
I mean, hey, like, for a game that's made for just clearly a payday, it's pretty good. Like, it's like, I like it. Like, I genuinely like the game. Like, obviously there's problems, whatever, like, you know, but for what it is, it's fantastic. Because usually you're dealing with a lot of bullshit when you play games like this.
Yeah, that elevator moved before you were even talking, by the way.
That's all right. See, that's what you get with these kind of things. Really?
Where are you now?
I'm at the very beginning.
Oh, God. Didn't you, like, enter through, like, a doorway at some point that had to load?
Nope. So that's pretty crazy, actually, that this loads that much. Because, yeah, it's really just up here, technically.
Is it, though?
Yep. It's just up 2 elevators. This one. Yeah, it happened on another level, too, and I was like, really?
Well, I don't know.
Fucking Lord. I didn't think it was going to move, and then it moved right as I jumped. Fucking go. Come on, you carrot thing.
Carrot thing.
I don't know, it looks like a big carrot. I really like the world of Samurai Jack. It's very
cool.
It's very cool. Like, it's I love the blending of old and new, and like the aesthetic of like the Aku City stuff is very like Batman Beyond and futuristic, and like I personally like wish I was from the future. Like I fucking love the future, whatever future it is. Like, it's always really interesting to me, and I don't know. That's why I really like time travel stories, I think. So I just love the idea of the future. Like, what's it gonna be like? This future that I'll never see because it's impossible and it must be so far away. But
I mean, by now we were supposed to have flying cars, so.
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, still, it's like just this level of like where everything's crazy different. So it's like Batman Beyond, for instance. It's like we're never gonna have that in our lifetime. Not that level of future.
No.
Like where they're literally building cities on top of cities.
Yeah.
And like they made it like in their world you don't build they don't build width wise. They build height wise, and so it's like there's like different sections of like the poor people live on the low sections, and the rich people are on the high sections, and so it's like I
mean, that's kind of how it is now with apartment buildings.
Yeah.
The higher you go up, the more expensive the rent is.
Yes, but like the the whole world is like that kind of
Yeah.
thing. They had like full like roads and shit like on top of each other and things like that. Like there was like levels built.
Yeah.
And really, I hurt from that. Fuck off. I'm just trying to get back here. I swear to God, if I fucking fall.
The thing that actually interests me about like the future talk and stuff like that is like Kidatsushi, is how different the future has been like articulated throughout time.
Yeah.
Like the Fallout series, that is based off what the future was supposed to be like in the 50s.
Right.
Like not like everything exploding and like the atomic bombs and shit like that, but more or less like how like just like before all the pre-war stuff from Fallout, how it acts like people like dressing like they're in the 50s, but they have like nuclear powered televisions and shit like and cars that are like nuclear powered and shit like that.
So I didn't know that was what Fallout was. I never played any of those.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Well, that's what it is like pre-war. So like you pretty much only hear about pre-war in like talks and stuff like that in the game, except for 4, where you start off pre-war for like a little bit, and then you go into like the distant future where everything's blown up and destroyed by China.
Damn Chinese.
Shooting their nukes
Says
at America.
every old man.
I like the Fallout series. I need to play 1 and 2 more to like, get a good feel of them, but they're like, because like ever since 3 they've been like first-person shooter-esque.
Yeah.
And so I enjoyed that because it was fun, because it's like first-person shooter RPG.
Right.
And then in 1 and 2 are just straight up RPG, like top-down, point and click.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because they came out quite some time ago.
Oh, they came out a while ago.
Yeah.
Sometime, I think the first one was like either late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Because they're like OG, like old ass games.
Yeah, like old computer games. When does the first one come out?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just never played them. I don't know. I'm not a huge FPS person, anyways. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really know what it was about. But yeah, I mean, what the fuck is happening?
Oh no, it was late 90s, 1997. I thought they were older than that.
Still, that's pretty fucking long ago.
Yeah.
It's like 20 years ago. It's exactly 20 years ago.
Yeah. Because I wanted to say like 92.
Well, you would have a pretty shit computer back in 92.
Yeah, but I don't know. But I have the first one on Steam.
Ah, fuck.
Like I bought it a while ago. I just barely played it.
Yeah, I really like future theories and stuff. It's like the whole steampunk thing is really cool too, because it's like what people thought the future would be, and and it makes sense because like, of course you'd think it was steam powered when that's your big thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know, it's just neat, like different interpretations of the future. It's like when you see 80s movies that are like sci-fi and stuff, and they're all very like like colorless jumpsuits kind of thing, and like everything's like futuristic, and like nowadays it's like they still kind of do that for the most part, but like sometimes they do different cool takes on things like that, and I don't know, it's neat. I like that there's different like points of view on it, and the thing that always like puzzles me is that whenever there's an alien race like in something,
we either immediately fight it or immediately become friends with it.
No, well, yeah, but it's weird that like they're always like smarter than us.
Oh yeah.
It's like they're always just this so advanced, like they're light years ahead of us. It's like even though they're like squid people or whatever the fuck, it's like they are somehow it's like our technology's primitive, and it's like why can't like we be the ones who are like awesome and helping them for once? Like I don't think I of any example where that happens.
I'm sure there's some.
Look, like there probably is.
Yeah.
But like I you know what I mean? Like of the popular examples, at least.
The Mass Effect series actually did it really well, where it's like, yeah, all the aliens were already more advanced than we are, but we didn't get their technology from them. We found the technology ourselves and then met them after we already had space travel, and then they immediately just hated all of us. Because like, yeah, we were primitive and stuff like that, but it's like we're newly fledglings in like the whole like intergalactic space travel and shit like that. So they already have like this whole like Senate and shit like all set up, and it's like since we're the new race, now we're a part of it and stuff like that. We got into it somehow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they actually did it really nice. Because it's like, everyone hates us, but it's like, because we like...
Oh, wait, should I go down
we're
there?
new. It's not because, like, they... Oh, no, you shouldn't have gone down there.
Oh, my God.